Good day everyone, I'm Cristal Acas from Bsba 2F. We will talk about the conspiracies workplace. And what is conspiracies in the workplace? Conspiracies theories are the belief that certain events or situations that are secretly manipulated behind the scene by powerful forces with negative intent. Conspiracies about social and political events are extensive and have a critical workplace behavior consequence. Consider impact of a disagreement between co-workers about 2020 US election that leads to strained workplace communication, reduced collaboration, and letter accusation or bullying. Researchers found the conspiracies theories often distrust authority and focus more on their interests. They will deceive others to achieve their own goals. Conspiracies theories can show up in begin ways, such as is Jane is pregnant, and in more survey from such as talking about the perceived injustice such as a real reason for that recent promotion. Tools for dealing with conspiracies theories in the workplace. As a secret arrangement between a small group or actors, a usurp political economic power, violate established rights, hide vital secret, or illicitly cause widespread harm. The conspirators are secret for their own benefit against the common good. Conspiracies are dangerous when fall harmful and injustice. Many leaders have experienced the negative effect of wild rumors in their organization, cities are there and more. At the best, in the inclination to the belief cities provoke a healthy skepticism which encourage further investigation and data collection, and it worse cities can produce divisiveness, destroy trust, increase employer turnover, decrease performance, and reduce financial results. Negative workplace consequences increase when people spread them before checking the source, reliability, and reputation. When first inquiry about the person's conspiracies in the workplace, it is tempting to believe and they isolated to particular group, psychology profile, or level of education. Not so look across organization when out of fear and anxiety, even paranoia can proliferate during a pandemic. Referring to the study, a new scientific article explained the belief in conspiracy theories is very widespread, the product normal human psychology and extremely influenced and dangerous. Belief is more widespread among the less educated but is by no means confined to them. Educated people lived in the cities is so prevalent. How does the organization leader identify those who may endorse two forms of cities that could be threatened? The organization we propose heading for vital aspect: condition, benefits, characteristic, and harm. Recognize the condition. First, recognize the condition that make employees vulnerable to cities. Research suggests that conspiracy theories tend to prosper in times of crisis as people look for ways to cope with difficult, uncertain circumstances. Working from home often feel isolated, not regularly communicating with peers and supervisors create vacuum and sustain speculations. This is the recognize the conditions. Recognize the benefit. Conspiracy theories offer the palliative to mitigate the effects of uncertainty, powerlessness, isolation, discouragement, and contradictory information. They often appear to be logical explanation of events or situations which are difficult to understand, bringing a false sense of control and agency. They satisfy the desire to hold oneself. Recognize the characteristics. An alleged secret plot, a group of conspiracies, supposed evidence that means to support the cities. They falsely suggest that nothing happened by accident. There is no coincidence. Nothing is as it appears. The city connects everything. They divided the world into good or bad. They scapegoat people and groups. Leaders can help prevent the destructive spread cities with these 5 steps. anticipate situations that may produce distracted rumors and cities, communicate early and often through diverse channels that leadership teams tells employees about the company's successful performance and plan expansion. The team uses various channels to their employees inform Slack, brief video, email, Zoom, and other meeting communication spreads throughout an organization does not follow hierarchical lines. Also, it is social distancing in the workplace can inhibit communication and collaboration. Involve manager in communication strategy. Gallup estimate the manager behavior for up to 70% of employee attitude. Ensure that supervisor communicate constantly with their employee. It is easy for manager neglect employee who are working from home. Prepare managers to recognize the emergence of cities, equip manager with credible information and tools. See intervention below to get ahead of the city. Establish standard of respectful communication. Free speech is constitutional right, then we should variously defend. However, we would not want our employee to use their hierarchical position or their organization media platform to state variable lies that might lead. Intervention, we found isolated practices but no structure processes for managing cities. We propose a model that synthesizes city research finding, conflict resolution, and dialectical behavior therapy. Intervention process, mindset, intellectual contact, dialogue, and challenge. Mindset, be humble. The lecture show at least half of population believe or currently believe in some form of anxiety. Check emotion, when manager feel treated or city seems too ridiculous to discuss, we find it difficult to engage into pure collaboration dialogue. Employee may perceive manager as condescending and dismissive. Be patient. Challenging city require multiple conversation. Even so, many never convince those holding the belief. Initial contact, express empathy and respect, seek common ground, acknowledge the frustration you share in with situation or how you are experience current condition about emotionally loaded word like debunk or deny or refused. Validate what is validate. Another way to express empathy is to find something valid in what the other believes you do without acknowledge the conspiracies theory is through agreeing with actors taken. Consider this example without understanding how the FDA expect. Ask and listen. Inquire respectful about the conspiracies. Listen with interrupting us for details and opinions. Challenge, one you earn sufficient trust. Respectful challenge the city challenges the person logic how the individual the truth will be single. For example, you might over the years I've seen you perform many thoughtful caring actions for fellow employees. Many of these employees believe wearing masks protest their health and ultimately those they love. Whenever you believe that masks are effective or not, will you bring wearing a mask express the same care you express in other situations? Seek and shared high purpose. Step back from the debate, find common ground. This tool is more than agreeing to disagree. Doing that often leaves both parties dissatisfied, the conflict unresolved, what interests or purposes. Example, enduring friendships, cite example of shared experience, trials endured together or joyful memories. Shared interests, point out example of the interest, shared purpose that shift attention to those shared interests. Love family. Both parties love their family and throughout their work seek provide. And thank you, that's all. Bye.